Hey y'all, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're returning. It's Fiery Moon and I'm just here to do just a collective reading. I was like almost just feeling the energy of like someone, needing a message at this time. I was guided to use my charms. So I don't know if someone likes the charms, but I was guided to use those. Today is August 9th, and we are, still in the full moon Aquarius energy. I did put out the full moon / weekend vibe since, the full moon was over the weekend. So definitely feel free to check that out. But yeah, we're just going to jump right on in and see what message, Spirit needs to get out right now, or for whoever needs this message. So that's what we're rolling with. So I am using my charms. I'm going to give them a nice little shake. And we're going to dig right on in and see what messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection do we need for whoever in the collective needs this message. So let's see. So I got one. Two. Hopefully we get some different ones, or at least ones that we've never had. 3. 4. And 5. I don't know why 5. 5 could be significant. Lost that one. Or you may need to check your 5th house energy. But let's see what came out. Ooh. So we have out pink lipstick. We do have Venus conjunct in Jupiter right now, because that feels just very feminine to me. We have the second one out was this owl, and then I'm automatically being drawn to like high priestess vibes with this owl. So there could be a feminine who is sitting in high priestess energy. The third one out we have, is the smiley face. A yellow smiley face. And then it also has the rays of the sun on the back of it, like a sun. So I'm feeling and seeing the sun card. Then we got out, a wine glass. Or a glass of wine. I just heard looking good. Looking good. So if you're a feminine, you could be looking good right now. And then we have a star with a black star with a long side on it. I want to say we've gotten at least the wine glass before and maybe the star, but I have not gotten this pink lipstick. I've got the red, and this owl. So this message could be for feminine energies. Your smile, your smile. Someone could like your smile. Or, you know, smiles or smiling could be significant. I mean, we do have the smiley face out here. Like, I'm hearing smile as bright as the sun. So some of you could have a bright smile. Like, I almost feel like bashful in a way. Yeah, I almost feel like bashful in a way. This star is making me feel like for some of you, like there may be like an energy at a distance from you. Like, because it's making me think of like, although it's a star, it's like a compass. Like, that's the energy that I'm feeling off of it, is a compass. And I don't know why, but I was just drawn to look at my mood ring, and it's blue. You know, blue represents, you know, the throat chakra. And normally when I do a reading, it's like normally purple. So maybe that's why it caught my attention. But blue could be significant. But I don't know, y'all. Like, I'm just feeling like I know you guys can probably even see it on my face. I just want to smile and cheese and yeah, so this is like some feel good energy. You could have someone like intrigued. I'm hearing enamored by your beauty, enamored by your beauty. Which, like I said, like, I don't know, like, we have the sun in Leo, so, you know, everything is, you know, out. Like I said, we have this full moon energy as well. But Venus is conjuncting Cancer right now. So I would definitely check to see where this Venus, and I say Cancer, this Venus Jupiter conjunction in Cancer is playing out for you right now. And you know what I'm hearing? Johnny Gill's My. So I don't know, feminine, someone could be looking at you like, or seeing you just radiating. This makes me want to look up and see what is in Johnny Gill's zodiac sign. Hold on. So Johnny Gill he's a Gemini. And he has a Venus in Aries. Hold up. Which would be like Gemini is the Lover's card and tarot. He has a Mars in Taurus. Oh, and he has a Jupiter in Cancer. Yes. His Mars and Mercury is in Cancer. I mean, in Taurus. and a Jupiter in Cancer. So, ooh, I don't know, feminines. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I just got hit with like a strong wave of like a King of Pentacles energy, masculine earth. So this, whoever is viewing you, seeing you, they said watching you, could have, you know, a significant earth placement. But I feel the King of Pentacles strongly. Very strongly. And this feels like a love reading, y'all. So let's use the Love Oracle card and see what's going on. It might be a Capricorn. Mary J. Blige is somebody's playing it riding by. Playing her family affair. She's a Capricorn sun. What's going on, Spirit? What messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection do we need as it pertains to the collective and whoever needs this message? Look at this, y'all. They could also, my guys are telling me that they could also be a Leo. Leo is exalted in Saturn, which rules Capricorn. So let's see. What's going on? So, bottom of the deck, we have camera. See, I told you. Someone's watching. They could be looking at your pictures. It says reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make memories. So this would feel like an energy of someone that you know. I mean, it could be someone that you don't know, but it's almost giving me like a Six of Cups vibe. Then we have the Sword and Rose, which says clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. And that makes me feel like what is this, Spirit? What is it? Like it wants to roll off my tongue, but I can't grasp it. So this person could be feeling like this in regards to you, like they can't quite put a finger on what it is or how to formulate into words what you are. But they're seeing like you are like they're saying checks all boxes. You check all boxes for this person. Like, I guess it's like an undeniable truth, but this person may not know how to like encapsulate it and communicate it verbally. Up under that, we have a love call, which says someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So for some of you, like I said, this doesn't feel like a stranger, like someone that you don't know. It actually could be like someone that you separated from. Because at the bottom of the deck, we have heartbroken, which is making me feel like the Three of Swords energy. It says deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving and mourning. And then double confirmation. We have photograph. Yeah, so this person can definitely be looking at your pictures. It says looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, and make new memories. And then up under that, we have mirror and talking, mirroring each other, self-image, relationships, reflect our wounds, introspection. So I think this person, especially with mirror and then talking, it says interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, and hovering. Or hoovering. But it makes me feel like this person could be like thinking about things that you've said. I want to say in the full moon reading, there was like an energy of things left unsaid, or like an energy of wanting to take something that they said back. I just heard I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. So maybe they didn't mean what they said. Or you, like this could be vice versa as well. But then we have lightning. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. Yeah, this person could be like replaying old conversations that you've had. And like having like a startling realization with this lightning card. And then we have coffee cup. Oh, this almost feels like a coffee date. Like, I don't want to keep pulling off the bottom of the deck, but the energy, like, it feels so good. It says coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. And then the boat, it says receiving what you need, a progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. So for some of you, this could be someone who is, you know, someone that you've separated from. And they're like replaying old conversations that you've had or things that you've said. That's causing like almost a tower moment for this person, which would further confirm this sword and the rose energy, like that clarity or truth coming through. But also with the boat, like, you know, that makes me feel like the Six of Swords, like this person could be coming towards you, wanting to come towards you. But also like they could be struggling with moving on if this was, you know, a separation that took place and they're just not over it. And then we have paradise. It says happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. I don't know, coffee could be significant. It could have been, you know, something that you shared with this person. Like when y'all were together, like having coffee, they could, you know, this person could, you know, call you and be like, hey, do you want to meet up for coffee, like a coffee date? But I more so feel like this is coming through as like the sun and Jupiter. But right now the sun is in Leo. And as I said before, Jupiter is in Cancer. But we'll see. I'm hearing Aaliyah's try again. Try again. So maybe they want to try again. but use your discernment. And I want to say Aaliyah is a Aquarius, where the moon is at. Or is she a Capricorn? She's a Capricorn. But she has an ascendant Aquarius. Wow. So, what's going on, Spirit? What do we need to know for whoever needs this message right now? I almost feel like, in a way, if you're a feminine energy watching this, like this is like it almost feels like a warning, letting you know like this person could be, you know, approaching or reaching out. Can I get one in regards to this energy for the collective or whoever needs this message? Can I get one, please? I feel like the bottom of the deck told the whole story. But let's see. Oh, that's too many, Spirit. Can I get less cards? And I'm sorry, y'all. When I get into my mode, I start channeling, and then I get like, I call it spirit dust. It makes my face itch, but that lets me know, like, you know, spirit is here with me, or at least my guides. Can I get one, please, Spirit? So we have heart with the key. It says welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, and perfect. Bottom of the deck, we have seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. Which I don't feel that. I feel like this seduction is coming through as like the attraction that this person has towards you, or you them. We have another one out here too. Yeah, we have an axe. So this is definitely like, it's coming up as, I'm getting it two ways. For some of you, this is definitely like an ex-partner or someone you were in a relationship with that you are no longer with. And for some of you, if that third party element applies, with the axe and still the seduction, we have the snake and the dragonfly with ascending. Yeah, this person and the phoenix. I like you. This person could have decided to cut off whatever third party interference there was or is for some of you within a situation, whether that third party interference is a person, place, or thing, because third parties don't always have to be another person. They can be, you know, a job. It could be family, friends, anything that interferes within a connection where whoever has that energy attached to them, it hinders them from fully being present in a situation with you. Your lips could be significant, like they like your lips. Or you make this person lick their lips. I don't know. Any other messages, Spirit, before we jump into the tarot? Yeah, we have the boat, which further signifies the energy of like this person wanting to travel, or, you know, it's an energy of arrival. And then we have girl talk, which can, you know, it says time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment and having fun. And I feel like this is you. Like, you're in this energy. Not to say that you're, having girl talk, but you could just be, hanging out with friends. Um, you know, they're saying living your best life. And this energy is coming towards you. And they're playing right now. Thank you, Spirit. I love my guys because they talk to me through music and I love it. India Iris, The Truth. And I want to say it's the second verse of the song where she says, how can the same man that makes me so mad? And the ad lib goes, girl, you know what he did? And then she says, can turn right around and kiss me so soft. And then she was like, girl, do you know what he did? So for some of you, I feel that energy here with this girl talk. Like, like, I know, like, so-and-so ain't coming around, like I could just hear like the dialogue. Like, we all done it, especially if you're a woman. We all been there talking to our friends. And in that situation, so we have a hand of cards. I almost said house of cards, but hand of cards. And it says, take a chance, risk, being strategic options, not showing hand, and gambling. So yeah, I feel like this person, they definitely know that, you're at least with the six of cups energy. I was feeling that, you're a soulmate to this person. And it's almost like they're wanting to, like, play this the right way. Yeah, they want to play it the right way. And the Grim Reaper on the bottom makes me feel like, yeah, this is someone that you're not currently connected to in any way. Like, they could feel like this, like this relationship or this connection is done. And like almost in a way like wanting to revive it, or at least try again. But I also feel like with the Grim Reaper up under that, we have King. He's definitely a king. So that makes me feel like this person could have matured. But we have keys on a ring and self-indulgence. If they were in this energy where the relationship could have ended because this person like felt like they had many options. It says they could have like strung you along. They could have been very self-absorbed, and that's how you remember them with the photograph card. I feel like with the Grim Reaper, it feels like the Death card, Scorpio energy, like they've in a way, they could have possibly like transformed and they're no longer in this energy. Can I get one more for the mutual connection between this energy and the Watcher? What's the mutual connection? This is funny. The photographs card comes out. I feel like, you know, the mutual energy of the connection is like you guys may both be missing each other. Bottom of the deck we have girl with the snake, so it could be like it says the empath and narcissist paradigm. But I almost don't feel, if that was the case for you, it almost feels like with the chaser card, it almost feels like like the masculine energy is like almost realizing how, like, again, like I said, that self-absorbed energy, they're like looking back and thinking, like, for some of them they could be wondering like why you didn't chase them. So now, like, where they could have been the runner in the dynamic, they're now the chaser. If that applies for you, but if not, it almost feels like they're seeing how their part in the connection was this, or at least they had narcissistic tendencies. And with the clock and the hand of cards, it's time for them to, you know, heal that part of them. Because it says need time, takes time, end time, cycles, time to heal and progress. So it almost feels like they want to take a risk. But let's see. I don't even know what tarot deck I want to use. Why not? Let's go with that 90s tarot. Just because I see India Irie's card in this deck. She's the Queen of Cups. And look, as I get the cards out, look what we have. The King of Cups. But there's that Six of Swords energy. What's going on, Spirit? And I'm hearing I fucked up. So whether this is you or this person, I feel like that's what they could be saying to you or telling you. Or it could even be like how they're feeling. Yeah, with the Eight of Swords and the Ace of Swords, most certainly. What's going on, Spirit? Can I get one more? Alright, so bottom of the deck we have Page of Swords, which could be, you know, an incoming message or communication. I feel like for some of you, if you're feminine energy, you're on the receiving end of this, and just like it's almost like you're like, for some of you, because you're sitting with this owl energy as a high priestess, you're almost like in a way like anticipating or expecting this message to come through. With the Three of Wands, up under that we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. And I feel like this is you at this Nine of Pentacles. You're someone who's very, you know, self-sufficient, self-reliant. I feel like you're, in a way, like you're almost focused on, like, when it almost feels like when this message comes in, you're just like, okay, like, because it's almost like your focus is on, maintaining this Nine of Pentacles energy for yourself. So you would definitely be single. And then with the Ace of Pentacles, like, you're only interested in something that's going to add to you, not take from you. Because that 9 and the Ace make the 10. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. And I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles and this, the drill, this masculine, like I said, they could, sit in earth energy with the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy. But it's almost like they know that they have to contribute to this. They have to get themselves to the Nine of Pentacles at the very least. Because right now they're at the 8, but they know that, like, they have to put in the time, effort, energy. They're saying dedication, commitment with the Hierophant. They know this, the King of Swords. Can I get one for this lipstick? And yeah, they know. Heart with the key. They know. As a King of Swords. Even if he doesn't communicate it, he knows. Page of Swords at the bottom. And this is like, it almost feels like, for some of you, they've been like doing, like, checking up on you. I feel that. Doing research. But for some of you, I do feel like this is you, like, just in a way, like, looking uninterested. In a way. Can I get one for this owl and the axe? Because that makes me feel like with the owl and the axe, like, your intuition guided you to separate yourself from this person. So can I get one for the owl and the axe? Yeah. The Nine of Cups. Yeah, so that you can, be fulfilled at an emotional level for yourself. It was for your own emotional fulfillment that you decided to cut this off. Because this person, like, whatever they were doing or whatever the situation was, it was like interfering with your happiness. And we have the Queen of Wands in the bottom. So it's like you took the action to move out of stagnation with the Hanged Man and into the energy of the Wheel of Fortune, which led you to the Ace of Cups. I like this. Can I get one for this smiley face in the boat? The King of Cups. So yeah, it's like this person, this masculine energy. It's almost like they're processing with their air energy, showing up as this King of Swords and knowing that you are like their match. But then with this King of Cups, it's like this masculine had to, like, almost emotionally mature with this smiley face and the boat with the King of Cups. What's at the bottom? Yeah, the Page of Cups. Exactly that. They had to go from a page to a king emotionally. And become stable in that energy with the Ten of Pentacles. Can I get one for this wine glass and girl talk? The Page of Wands. Yeah, so this is just further reiterating, like, You could get this call or this message with the Page of Wands, like while you're, hanging out with your friends, maybe even having a glass of wine. Um, and we have Justice at the bottom, which this person is deciding to like or wanting to at least like I'm hearing do right by you. Do right by you. And that could be what the message is or what the message is about. Can I get one for this black star? Like I said, this person could be at a distance from you. I feel that very strongly. Can I get one for this black star? It's making me think of the night sky. Can I get one for this star energy? So this message could come at night. Why is this black star here? Too many. I'm hearing it's Lloyd and Drake, a night off. A night off. How many is this? Too many, Spirit. Can I get one for the star energy, please? I almost feel like you may be a little standoffish with this person. Because they're making me feel like time has played a part. And possibly how you feel about this person. Like how much time has passed. I cannot make this shit up. I cannot, yo. So there's been some time. They're saying time, space, and distance between you all. And maybe, the time, the space and the separation was needed. Bottom of the deck, we have paradise was needed in order for this, like how the saying goes. And I know it's so cliche, but you don't know what you got until it's gone. And they're saying you don't miss your well till the water runs dry. Give me one for this clock, please, Spirit. The King of Pentacles. With Judgment on the bottom, which does speak to time. So it's like this masculine had to like take the time out to like really what I'm feeling off that King of Pentacles is it almost feels like make themselves, not to say that they were unworthy, but if however or whatever your situation is, they had to like in a way deem themselves worthy, because it feels like this masculine could have suffered from like insecurities, whatever those were. Judgment and the High Priestess. So there you are. So they're making a judgment call in regards to you. And I'm hearing change their player ways with the Death card and the Knight of Wands. And then we have, here it is, the Lovers. Yeah, because it's almost like they're no longer interested. And, you know, like almost playing like childish. They're playing the Weeknd's wicked games with the Seven of Swords. Give me one more for this King of Pentacles. They needed time to heal, yep, so that a King of Pentacles is definitely going to take on this Eight of Pentacles and put in the time, the energy, the effort, the commitment. So they had to like build themselves up into someone who deserved this. Like it almost makes me want to say from the beginning. But it's like maybe, you know, like I'm feeling like maybe they weren't able to provide that because they were emotionally immature. But we have, you know, the drill at the bottom, so they know. The Hierophant and the Ten of Pentacles. This could have gotten revealed to them during this full moon. Well, let's get one for the mutual energy, this photograph. Oh. Strength. With the Tower. And Temperance, realizing they need to work it out. Because Temperance comes in as like healing. And especially after the Tower, that, you know, that's what's needed. The Temperance card can also speak to reconciliation. So it's almost like this Tower is making them want to fix it. Yeah. Because whatever they feel like with the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Wands, they at least want to talk to you. They could have hit like rock bottom with the Ten of Swords. Give me one for this King of Swords. So we got 3 kings out here. The only king is the king that takes the action that we're missing, the King of Wands. Give me the King of Swords. One for the King of Swords, please. The King of Swords. Whoa. I'm hearing they've decided. They've decided. That was the first card that tried to flip over was the Two of Wands. So they're sure in their decision. Give me one for this King of Swords and then we'll grab the guidance and advice. The King of Swords. Yo, I love it. The Ace of Wands. They know what they want. And knowing that they need to take action. That was the Eight of Wands that just fell on the floor. So they, like, again, they want to communicate. Can I get one more for the King of Swords? And we have a Queen of Pentacles. Give me one more. Because we do have the devil at the bottom, Capricorn energy. And that just makes me feel like infatuation with your stature is the word that I'm hearing. Like how you hold yourself, how you present yourself in this physical realm. And if you were at least showing up as a Queen of Pentacles, they would have to be the same as be that King of Pentacles. Give me one more. Yeah, we have the Seven of Pentacles. For some of them, they're realizing how they should have took the action to invest. That's part of that Tower moment. To invest in you. Or this, yep. Like that was the key to the Ace of Pentacles. And then we have the Eight of Wands. Yep. And it's almost like they're looking at it in hindsight with the you know the drill. Because that's how I'm seeing it. So it's like Spirit could also be like guiding this person to just reach out. For some of you, it's like realizing like you were like in a way like someone that would have helped them. Like I feel like a partner. You were someone realizing that you were a partner to this person, because even if they were at the Seven of Pentacles, which further ties into like that feeling of insecurity of almost like feeling like they weren't enough, they're realizing like all they had to do was take the chance and that take the opportunity with you, and that would have brought them to the Eight of Pentacles. But for like some people, like you know how they say some people like to learn the hard way. And I feel like this is like this person, you know, they chose to do it the hard way. There's nothing wrong with that. And I feel like this Strength card is just showing up to show how like strong the energy is between you. Like it's at least the foundation of this connection is very strong. Yes. It's very balanced in how you all, like how, at least how you feel about each other. Like, it's almost like you're both the world to each other. So it's almost like Spirit is coming in with the Judgment card towards this masculine. Like, yes, we need to elevate this. I feel like there's, and you coming together with this person, there's work to be done. But maybe this person, like, they could have suffered from, like, fear of abandonment. Not feeling like they were enough for some of you. Or if this is vice versa, this is you. Because it doesn't have to be a man to a woman. This could be a woman to a man, man to man, woman to woman, however it goes for you. It doesn't matter. It's just who sits and what energy. So I'm using the Spirit Animal Oracle because they're showing me the Otter card in this deck. If it comes out, but that's the card they showed me, which is significant to, you know, those soulmate, they're saying bonded relationships. So what's the guidance and advice, Spirit? I feel like you both bring out the best in each other. And like, again, I'm still feeling that energy of timing. Like, it almost feels like the right person at the wrong time. I can't necessarily say that I believe in that. Just personally for myself, like, because you never know, like, the time is when, like, you know, at least for me, like, when the relationship appears. No, we're not perfect, but you can at least try. Like, it feels like this person didn't try because of whatever their fears or vulnerabilities or insecurities were. they kind of gave up and went back to like something that could have been possibly, you know, more comfortable or seemingly secure for them. Let me get one more. Alright, so bottom of the deck we have the Sandpiper Spirit. Be playful. Which I feel like this is the energy that you're in. And it's also the energy that this masculine energy may need to take on to just be more light, like, because I feel like they're very heavy, like they need to lighten their load. Then we have the Eagle Spirit, or Hawk Spirit, excuse me. Let Spirit be your guide. And then we have the Groundhog Spirit, time to let go. And then we have the Wombat Spirit, be at home. Yeah, it's almost like this person, like I said, I felt that energy of them being weighed down, like very earthy. Or like they could have been, you know, consumed by the material world. Or trying to hold a lot of things together. When the main thing should have been like themselves. Like this is how they presented themselves in the world. But Spirit is even saying like, it's time to get rid of like what's not yours. So that you can be comfortable with Wombat Spirit, be at home within yourself. Whatever that third party energy is, it feels like they freed themselves from it. Can I get the guidance and advice, Spirit? What's the guidance and advice? They said for the masculine. And can I get one for the feminine? Whoa. Can I get one for the feminine energy, please? The feminine energy. I should have fucking called it, yo. I should have called it. Because I seen it and I was just like, oh man. Alright, so we have the Wombat Spirit coming out for the masculine. 68, which breaks down to 14, which breaks down to 5. And like I said, 5s were significant. So 5th house energy. And this is the last card in the deck. So it almost makes me feel like there's a cycle that's completed for this masculine. But it says, Wombat Spirit, be at home. The Oracle's message: burrowing deep into the ground, remaining safe, sound, and well-fed with family is a special trait of the wombat. Home sweet home is always available if you recognize that well-being is the truth of life. Wombat Spirit reminds you that to be truly at home in the world, you need to find comfort within your own skin. You do this by accepting all your experience without judgment, through a deep honesty and love of life. When you feel the freedom to be yourself, you can begin to feel truly at home in your life with your family and tribe. Right now, you're in a beautiful place where you can hang up the coat of your identity and settle into a true sense of home and well-being, understanding that all is well. Everything you do from this space rings true in harmony with Spirit. The protection message: could it be that you're not feeling comfortable in your own skin, thinking that the only way you can be with others is to hide under the protection of a mask or identity you created to protect yourself from getting hurt? This mask or persona is supposed to make you look strong, but it really just robs you of your integrity. Wombat spirit arrives to nudge you to drop the false mask, because it is not others who will hurt you now. It is you who are hurting yourself when you aren't being authentic. It's okay though. You can course correct if you are willing to be yourself no matter what comes. Even if others are not in agreement with your authenticity, you are safe with spirit. Yeah, definitely for the masculine. Because that's why I feel like they're at right now. And then we have the bee spirit. Sweet results await for the feminine. Okay, so sweet results await. The oracle message. The bee spirit's message is that the sweet rewards are on their way if you are willing to get your ego out of the way and immerse yourself in the connected energy of all things. Bee spirit knows not to let a sense of being a separate self get in the way of a good thing. Spirit is always producing honey. Miracles and magic are everywhere. When you connect with the great hive, you are vibrating and buzzing in exquisite harmony with all. Bee spirit asks that your focus be on connectivity. Your body, heart, soul, and psyche experience total interconnectedness and a true integration when you self-forget. When you remember that you are part of the greater unified consciousness. Moving from separation into connection, from self-centered limitation to spirit-centered infinite possibility and potential, you become busy as a bee, enjoying the gifts of bee spirit. Fully in alignment with your highest expression of yourself, your heart opens and creativity rushes through you seemingly without effort as you experience that nothing feels like work. Industriousness is driven by enthusiasm and inner motivation, and time seems to fly by quickly as the hive supports you in the making of honey. Do you feel the presence of your helpers in the hidden realms adding their energy to your creations? Magical results are taking form and will be sweeter than you expect. Bee Spirit wants you to remember that your part in the divine partnership with the conscious universe is being rewarded even if you can't see that yet. And asks that you share your good fortune as there is plenty of honey for all. Be a part of the larger whole, the force that brings forth all that is sweet and delightful. The protection message. When Bee Spirit comes as your protector, she asks you to be very honest with yourself. Do you want to taste the sweet honey others have been making, but you believe it's unattainable for you? Do you wonder how others end up with so much magical honey when you seem to have none? Have you bought into the illusion of separation and become convinced that you can't have what others in the hive enjoy? Do you separate from the hive to do it all on your own, or to hoard what honey you have, unwilling to trust that there is plenty of support and plenty of sweetness to go around? If you have been overworking or overdoing and have not given yourself any time to enjoy the sweetness of your life, Bee Spirit is telling you to stop and recharge. Perhaps you're afraid that if you don't get something done, it just won't get done. However, even busy bees need to take a break, and when they do, the honey still gets made. So remind yourself that sweetness is everywhere and available to you always when you need it. Yeah, and I feel like the feminine energy, like I said, I felt that here, like the high priestess energy, like with the girl talk, like you're in a space of enjoying. So it almost makes me want to say, like, for the feminine energy, you need to just like remain open to receiving. Don't close yourself off. Give me one for the wombat spirit. Too many. I thought it was just one. The wombat spirit for this masculine. Can I get one, please? Yeah, the Nine of Wands. Yeah, because I feel like this masculine is just like they're heavily guarded at the Nine of Wands. But this is also like reiterating like it's okay to be yourself. It's okay to, it's almost like this masculine energy could use their past as a crutch instead of like a springboard, like using it to get to the next level. They use it as something to like they continually fall back on. So it leaves them in a very guarded space, like they don't trust with the Five of Swords. They have a hard time with trusting because of things, people, places, or experiences of their past. Can I get one? So Spirit is telling them like it's okay, because it's like that's almost what has created the mask or the shield that this masculine hides behind. And then we have the Ace of Wands, which would make the 10, so that they can drop it, they can release it. Yep, and move forward. Wow. The Wheel of Fortune. And grow. Can I get one for the Bee Spirit, please? The Bee Spirit for the feminine. Ooh, too many. The Bee Spirit. And then I say like, yo, I said it. I said the only king that didn't show up was which one? The King of Wands. So this person is showing up. I guess that's, like I said, I felt like this was a warning because I feel like you're already in this bee energy. So it makes me want to say, like, expect this person's arrival. I'll get another one just because it's a court card. Can I get another one for the feminine? That was the Page of Swords. We have the Hierophant. So this masculine is coming in with commitment. They're walking away from something emotional or whatever doesn't emotionally serve them anymore. Yep. And the Six of Wands. Can you show me the feminine's current energy? Can you show me the feminine's current energy? Yeah, this feminine has completely transformed with the Death card. Even though the Death card is Scorpio energy, the feminine showed up as the Queen of Pentacles on this side, which is Beyonce. She's a Virgo. And you know what they call her? Queen Bee. So yeah, I feel like you're true to your energy. Oh. So this Queen of Pentacles is definitely you. Oh my God. Ooh, these cards want to fall. And we have the Ace of Cups coming out. With, oh man, the Empress. So yeah, y'all. Oh, So this is how, remember I said how this person sees you as everything, and you are holding yourself emotionally as this Queen of Cups within like your emotional realm, and in the physical realm you're showing up as a Queen of Pentacles. But to this masculine, you are the Empress. Wow. So that's the reading, y'all. For whoever needed this message, I definitely hope that it resonated for you. Bottom of this deck, we have the Cat Spirit, which says claim your independence, which I feel like the feminine has already done, but this is what the masculine is doing. And seeing that their past, it's what makes you who you are. So it was not, you know, nothing was ever like lost or wasted, or whatever you went through wasn't for nothing. It was all to help you grow. But like I said, I hope this message resonated for whoever it's for. I hope everyone continues to have a safe weekend, and, you know, continue to enjoy whatever, you know, you may be doing. As always, thank you all for tuning in with me, and I will see y'all on the next one. All right, later.